Back there. She's ready. Jazz. You guys online? Okay. It's 5:30 p.m. I'll call this meeting to order. Roll call, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky.
Present.
Vice President Limentino. Secretary Bawakati. Member Seatua.
Present.
And Member Belson.
Present.
We have quorum.
Thank you. Item B, modification approval of the agenda. Mrs. Stigney.
Board President Haskey, we have no modifications on the agenda this evening.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve the agenda as is.
I motion to approve the agenda that's present to us.
Second on the motion, please.
I second.
Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky.
Yes.
Vice President. Sorry, Member Seatua.
Yes.
And Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. All right, item C, citizens input, Mrs. Stigney.
President Haskey, we have no citizens input, no tribal council input, but we do have ZFU's input.
Thank you. All right.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I would like to introduce our new co-president for ZFUs, who is representing the certified, Mr. Miguel Maizano.
Come on.
ZFUs recently had elections to fill the position that Carla Gaetano left, and our interim co-president, Carrie, ran, but Mr. Maizano won the election.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we look forward to working with him and with all of you. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right, let's move to informational. Item 2A, Budget Balance Report, Mr. Romine.
Good afternoon, Board. You have the budget balances in front of you. I know we went over these at the work session. Are there any questions that you have about any of the balances, encumbrances, expenditures, or any of that fun stuff?
I think all of the questions were asked today. I don't have any. Board?
No.
Thank you. Moving on. Item 2B, monthly revenue, Mr. Romine.
And asking members of the Board, you have in front of you the revenues for the month of October. You see there was a lot of activity in athletics account. Not much in the other accounts, but it's just a normal month. Are there any questions about any of the revenue lines in this report?
Any other questions, Board?
No, I think my questions in the work sessions were answered. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Item C, construction update.
President Haskell, members of the Board, I'll start with the academic building. If you've driven by, you see a lot of steel going up. I must say one thing, the price still did go up due to tariffs, but whatever price increases are, that's on the contractor because they're locked into a price for the construction. Hopefully their contingency will be able to cover the tariffs. Progress continues to move forward. They are putting up steel, they're pouring pier caps, grid beams, and also floors throughout the building. A lot of rebar going in there, a lot of concrete going in there. It is on schedule as far as I know, and the scheduled completion date is June 17th, 2027. The athletic complex itself is complete. However, there have been some issues found with the track. The general contractor has been made aware of those and will be working with the sub that they had hired to remedy those issues. The field house construction has started. The foundation creation for the bleachers has been completed. They just now have to place rebar, form it up, pour concrete. They will be beginning Wednesday doing the pier cast deep foundation for the field house. As fast as they went with the regular school site, it should not take them very long. They only have 48 holes to drill, and they were doing about one hole every 30 minutes. So they should be done by Friday at the latest, I would think, depending on the weather. But if everything I see, the weather looks like it will probably be good till perhaps Friday. The construction of the Teachridge is moving right along. They have units where they are still doing sheetrock, insulation. They have to do some bring in fill to bring up the level of the ground. They have others that the flooring is in. They've been sheetrocked. They've been textured. They've been painted. They've had casework installed. It's moving along on schedule. I haven't talked to them about budget lately. Last time I talked to Mr. Snyder, he looked like it would come in under budget, as did the athletic complex. They have also poured the pad for the propane tank. Asphalt is all down. It's looking really, really nice over there. We do have people already asking when they can move in. We don't have a transformer over there, so we don't have any electricity. We don't have a propane tank on site, so it'll be still be a little while before we're able to do that. The the other project we have going, which is the HVAC replacement of heating and air conditioning units at the teacherage, Zuni High School teacherage. There are, when they started this morning, there were 6 units that still needed to have their heaters, their furnaces replaced. By the end of next week, all furnaces in all units will have been replaced. And they began today to replace the electrical panels on the 3-bedroom units. Their estimate is 1 per day. I haven't followed up this afternoon. I'll follow up this morning and see how the first one went. Probably take a drive out there and talk to the contractor and see if they ran into any unanticipated barriers, or if they are able to get them replaced as they thought they would. Are there any questions about the construction projects here?
What is the anticipated completion for the field house?
President Haskell, members of the board, the anticipated completion of the field house is the same as the anticipated completion date of the school building, which is June 17, 2017.
Mr. Secretary.
So part of what will be the determining factor on that is obviously our impact aid money coming in. I don't anticipate any problems. They're still working out some kinks on getting the government back up and running. I see that Rand Paul has some hemp questions that he wants to get taken care of, but now they only need a simple majority of 51 to get it moved on. So hopefully that will get resolved by the end of the week, and we can get our impact aid money flowing again as we need, so we can keep the construction funded and move on to the second phase of the field house construction.
Good. Any other questions?
What is the expected delivery of the transformers?
Oh, President Nancy, that's a good question, Member Belson. Originally, and I think as far as I know it still holds, it'll be August, September of this year. It'll be pushing it really close to whether it'll be here before the football season or not. But it has been, the interesting thing about transformers is the school district has to purchase them and pay for them. An ownership still belongs to Continental Divide. So, but it has been paid for. We're just waiting for it to arrive and get installed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We know that the electricity works because the generator's been powering the football field. So,
And it wasn't loud. I was expecting it to be loud, but it was a good game.
yeah, we President Heskey, members of the board, that was one fear that we had when we purchased it, that it was going to be loud during the entire game, and it was really a low-sounding generator.
Good. If nothing else, let's move to 3 action items. A.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Romine. Unless you want to answer this one, too. A, consideration approval of the out-of-state overnight JAG trip to Washington, D.C. Mr. Bond and Mr. Carroll.
Good evening, President Haskey, members of the board. Do you have any questions? I hope the email I sent got to you guys.
Yeah,
I did receive the email. And
Yes, we took a
information
look
we
at it.
requested.
Thank you very much.
A little more detailed this time.
Yeah. We now know what the district's share of the costs will be. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any questions on it?
Any other questions?
No.
All right. If nothing else, I will ask for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve the JAG trip to Washington, D.C. with Mr. Bond and Mr. Ladiasi for December 2025.
Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion for the approval of this trip.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia.
President Heskey,
Yes.
Secretary Balakati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Thank you, sirs.
Have a good night.
All right. Earlier today, we had a presentation from, let me introduce what it is. Consideration approval of proposal by Ms. Laura Castillo of Castillo Law, LLC, for school board legal representation. Earlier today at the work session, Ms. Castillo presented the board with a proposal to become the new board attorney. As you might know, our attorney retired and is now living the high life somewhere. I'm kidding. But I honestly believe, I think because she is born from the same law firm that has represented us for a few decades, there's not going to be a whole lot of change in terms of the expectation. So that's my spiel. I will ask for comments or questions from the board.
I guess my comment would be that after reviewing the brochure for Castillo Law, it appears that Ms. Laura Castillo will be the attorney for the district. Is set to move forward according to my review of her documents and the professional service agreement with the Zuni Public School District.
Thank you. Anything else?
As we discussed in the work session, I think we just need to go back to the tribe to see about the business license or procedure that she needs to follow so she can do business here with the school district.
Thank you. If there's nothing else, I will ask for a motion to approve.
Just I'll make a motion to approve the proposal from Ms. Laura Castillo as the legal representative for Zuni Public School District.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Balkaki,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item C, consideration and approval of the Indian policies and procedures for 2025-2026. Ms. Aku. Gets in the chair.
Is it the IPP first, you said?
Yes. Did I skip over something? Yeah, no. That is item D. Or C. Yeah.
It's been a long day.
It is.
Board President Husky, members of the board, I'm requesting approval on the IPP for the year 2025 as presented this afternoon.
Any additional comments or questions? I think
I just want to make a comment for myself to get my name spelled correctly. It's Valarie.
Where do you see that?
On the Board of Education.
the letterhead.
Oh, I didn't do that letterhead, but I should have checked it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, we can change that.
Thank you.
Plus, I think Member Belson also pointed out a grammatical error in.
That was in the.
That was the MOU.
Oh, that's the
MOA.
other one. Okay. This is a Monday. My apologies. Any other questions or comments? If there are none, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve the Zuni Public School District's fiscal year 2025 Indian policies and procedures.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion for the approval.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Balkati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, stay there. Item D, consideration and approval of MOA with Oshawa Tribal College and the Pueblo of Zuni regarding partnership between Tribal College and ZPSD provide Zuni language to Oshawa learners. Ms. Heku.
Board President Husky, members of the board, I'm requesting approval on the MOA as presented this afternoon.
Any other?
Correction made.
With the main name recommended correction, right? Have you made the correction?
Yes, it has been
Okay.
corrected.
Okay. Any other questions or comments?
I want to thank you for considering the staff and the way you have gone to make sure the staff is being protected with teaching what they are and the college not really overriding the purpose of the staff and the students.
Any other questions or comments? If there are none, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion to approve this MOA with the Oshawa Tribal College, Pueblo Zuni, and the Zuni Public School District for the Zuni language to Shiwit learners.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
Second the motion.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Balkati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, one more time, Ms. Thank you. Item E, consideration approval of the revised JOM bylaws for the 2025-26 school year.
Board President Husky, members of the board, I'm requesting approval on the Indian Education Committee bylaws as presented this afternoon.
Thank you. Any additional comments or questions?
I think I need to add that we also, with the understanding that we add the stipend change on that for the 30-minute meetings versus,
Yeah, meetings under 30 minutes?
yeah. No, under an hour,
Under an hour?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you can add that, and do we need to send it back to the committee, or?
You can probably get
Chris.
approval from them, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can get that.
So I will put this out for vote pending that change.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve this MOA, this bylaws.
I make a motion to approve the JOM bylaw, revised JOM bylaws with the corrections made to the stipends being paid with the meetings being under an hour? Yes.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion for the JOM bylaw approval.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Balakati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. All right, item F, consideration approval of overnight travel for ZHS girls basketball for the 2025-26 school year. Mr. Martinez. Is he not here? I thought he was here.
He was here for the work session. I
Okay,
sent him a text, but I forgot to respond, so.
okay. Are there any additional questions from the board for Mr. Martinez?
Can I make a recommendation for, since he's not here, and these travels are not like 2 months ahead, to maybe table this action?
Well, I think the girls' one is far enough out that we can do that. The next,
only thing he might possibly need to do is, because it is, when these are tournaments, usually whoever's running the tournament wants to know as far as in advance whether a team is coming or not. That would be the only consideration.
do you want to make that motion?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I could make that motion.
Okay, yeah, can you place it in a motion?
To do the recommend.
To table this until we get a chance to get some clarification from him.
And it would need to be reconsidered in the December meeting
Yeah,
in order
Yeah.
for them to be able to go in January.
yeah.
Okay,
Well, I make a recommendation to table this approval for the consideration for the overnight travel for the Zuni High School girls basketball team for 2025-26.
yeah, I remember your question was team roster.
Yeah, and also to include the team roster
Yeah,
for this trip.
okay. Any other discussion on that?
No.
And we have a second on the motion, please.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Balakati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Thank you. Item has been tabled. All right, item G, consideration approval overnight travel for ZHS boys basketball for the 25-26 school year. Mr. Martinez is not here. This one is in December, so may I suggest a motion that the motion should include whether we approve this or not based on, as Member Seatua, your contention that you would like to see a roster included in here. And because this is a lot closer than the girls' one, I would recommend that. But again, what are the board's wishes?
This overnight trip looks like it's dated for December 29th and 31,
Yeah.
2025. And we are going to have another board meeting prior to that, so
Yes.
therefore I recommend that we
The same
table this
thing.
request again. And
Okay.
then also add the roster to
Thank
this
you.
request.
Second on the motion, please.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Belkati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on, item H. Consideration approval of recommended calendar changes for 25-26 regarding high school graduation. Mr. Romine.
Good evening, President Haskey, members of the board. Over the last 2 years, the state has become much more diligent in the review of calendars for school districts when they are approving budgets and awarding funding. And if our students are not in the school, the number of days that we have on our original calendar, they ask us why, and if we don't make some changes, they would like to reduce funding. In our case, specifically, our graduation dates for Zuni High School and Twin Buttes are 1 week before the end of school. If we want to keep those graduation dates, it would require creating 2 new calendars, one for each of those schools, and risk the probability of losing funding because that number of students would be in school 4 or 5 fewer days than we have been awarded for so far. The proposal is that graduations for both of those schools be held the last day of the school year so that we do not lose any funding and we don't have to submit a whole bunch of new calendars for the state to approve. Are there any questions about why we are asking to change graduation dates to, I believe, May 29th?
May 29th.
May 29th,
Just
a
to add to
Thursday
that,
evening.
we did visit with the principals and Mr. Lewis, Director of Curriculum and Instruction.
Okay, so May 28th is going to be graduation for both schools?
Yes.
Is it 28th?
Yeah.
Thursday, May 28th.
Because I see it on here, it's in red. Any questions or comments? If there are none, I will ask for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve the calendar for the Zuni Public School District to have graduations for the Cyber Academy and Zuni High School on Thursday, May 28th, so funding will not be taken from the school district.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion for this approval.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Belkati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, item I, consideration approval of PSCOC HB 450 award acceptance. Mr. Romine.
President Haskey, members of the board, late in the month of October, the district received an award letter from the Public School Capital Outlay Council for funding that was appropriated through House Bill 450 in the most recent regular legislative session. And the award is for specific uses, those uses being school security improvements, career technical education facilities, or for the maintenance and repair of public school buildings for expenditure in fiscal year 2026 and subsequent fiscal years. The recommendation of the school district to the board is to pair this amount of money with the award we received from the Public School Capital Outlay Council in August of 2023. That award was in the amount of $1,482,912, of which the district has spent almost $369,000 for our heavy equipment simulators, leaving a little over $1.1 million in that grant. The parameters of that grant were for career technical educational facilities and pre-kindergarten facilities, or for the maintenance repair of public school buildings in fiscal year 2024 and subsequent fiscal years. Both grants allow us to use these funds for career technical education facilities, and it is our recommendation that this grant that we received late last month in the amount of $1,145,979 be used for the construction of a building to house an auto tech program, which will be a new program for the district, one that used to be in the district, but we feel that it would give students that come out with certifications a greater chance of finding a job, especially a job closer to home. Are there any questions from the board?
Any questions, board? I don't know if we asked this, Mr. Romine, but is there a ballpark figure that we're looking at in terms of that construction?
President Heskey, members of the board, after our earlier meeting today, I opened my emails. I had an email from Jeremiah Hayes of Janes. He has not yet heard anything from Decker about whether they want to participate in this. However, the partner in charge of Zuni, Mr. Dorado, has been on leave, so he may not have seen it. So Decker has not even seen an email to begin to calculate a price. I did tell Mr. Hayes that if Decker didn't seem interested, that we do have a good relationship with Greer Stafford, and he was excited about that because he's worked well with Greer Stafford for many, many years. But to answer your question, no, we don't have an estimated cost at this time. I would say that the recommendation that the school would make would probably be a metal building, not a brick building.
Kind of like the maintenance shop there?
Yes.
So that would fall probably below regular construction costs?
President Heskey, members of the board, I would hope so. The maintenance building next door cost was $2.5 million.
Oh, gosh.
But it's also probably smaller. The building we would want is probably smaller than what that building is.
Okay.
And we wouldn't want 6 or 7 offices and a kitchen and some of those things in the new building like we have in this one.
So we put the two funds together to do this construction project. If it comes below the two projects, is there a date that we are required to expend the funds?
President Heskey, members of the board, it just says in here 2025, 2026 and future years. There is nothing on here that says we have to spend this by a certain date or the money reverts to the state.
I think that's what I was asking.
There is no reversion clause that I see in here.
Okay.
It just says for future years.
Any other questions or comments? If there are none, I'll ask for a motion to approve the award acceptance.
I motion the approval for the PSCOC HB 450 award acceptance in consideration with combining the carryover fund of the same type within the district for a future auto type of facility for the students of the Zuni Public School District.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Belkati,
Yes.
Member Seatua,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item J, consideration approval of bar 2526-0005I, Fund 24-154, Teacher Principal Training and Recruiting. Mr. O'Mine.
President Haskey, members of the board, bar number 5 is for Fund 24154, also known as Title II. It is a fund to pay for teacher and principal training and recruiting. As you see on the bar, we have it budgeted, the majority of it for additional compensation. We use this fund to pay for mentor teacher stipends and for TESOL licensure stipends. And because this is a federal grant, there is a portion that does go to our local private schools. They want their funds budgeted to professional development. So the money you see budgeted to professional development is for the private schools. Now, as I said earlier, if you look at the award document that shows all the school districts and the amounts, you see in the middle column, it says projected carryover. For Zuni Public Schools, that projected carryover is $42,436. This bar is for $26,958. The difference being, well, the reason for the difference is the $26,958 is the amount that the district sees in OBMS as unspent in the year for this carryover money. My fear is if we budgeted the entire $43,438 and spent the entire amount, that we would only be reimbursed for $26,958. I prefer to go with a lower amount. We'll see if PED agrees with me when we submit the bar for their approval. Are there any questions about this bar?
Any questions? If there are none, I will ask for a motion to approve.
Make the motion approved.
Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion to approve the bar number 2526005.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Belkati,
Yes.
Member Seatua,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item K, consideration approval of bar 2526-006I Fund 24101, Title I, Part A. Mr. O'Mine.
President Haskey, members of the board, this bar is for Title I, Fund 24101. When we created the original budget for this fund, we were only able to budget 90% of the anticipated award, which was substantially less than last year. We had to end up moving some of our instructional coaches out of this fund. My proposal is to move one of those instructional coaches back into this fund and to use the remaining balance to purchase supplies, general supplies and materials. I have not yet given schools their Title I budget. If approved by the board and by PED, I will then be able to give them a budget for expending for this school year. Again, I will go back to my earlier comment. In this fund, I am budgeting the amount that's projected in the award letter. However, it is substantially lower than the amount from OBMS. So in my justification, you will see that towards the bottom of the bar, I entered this bar will budget the amount of carryover in the NMPED estimated carryover award letter. That amount is substantially less than the grant year 24 unspent award amount. when will I be able to budget the difference? And I did upload a document that showed what the budget balance was at the end of grant year 24, so they will have that to look at to answer my question. Whether they will answer or not, I don't know. I've never asked that question before. I've never pressed them on the amount of the award that they are giving us. We'll see what they say. Are there any questions on
Any questions,
bar number
board?
6?
We're voting to approve. I guess I'm going to ask since you don't know if they'll approve or not, what's your plan B?
President Haskell, Member Belson, this bar, I feel that they'll approve because it's the same amount as they have in the carryover letter. My question is, when and if they will approve the amount in OBMS that is substantially higher than their carryover letter.
Okay.
The other one, I was budgeting less than their carryover.
Mr. Romine, what is the reason for not doing a full FTE but a 0.9?
President Haskell, members of the board, I looked at the instructional coach that I would move over there, and that's the amount of salary they have that's not been paid.
So it would be a 0.9?
Yes.
Moving it over. Okay. Any other questions? If there are none, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I make the motion to approve the bar 2526-0006 with the explanation given by Mr. Romine.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
Second motion.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Bawakati,
Yes.
Member Seatua,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Thank you. Item L, consideration approval of budget 2520, or bar 2526-0007, I, Fund 24-190, Title I.
President Haskell, members of the board, this is a school improvement grant awarded specifically to Twin Buttes Cyber Academy, and Superintendent Stickney, and correct me if I'm incorrect on this, it is given to them based on their VISTA score designation.
Yes, which a lot of it over here is the attendance factor. And I think, actually,
So-
we've been very transparent about that. So, yes, you're
So
correct.
the entire amount of this award will be spent for Twin Buttes and not for the rest of the district. I just want to make sure that the board was
Okay.
aware of that. A lot of the planning to use this grant has gone into assisting the staff in their professional development and teaching, training, and helping the students achieve better. So the entire amount of this increase will be budgeted to professional development. Mr. Hartwig has contracted with the company to come in and provide training for his staff to improve the learning abilities and scores of his school.
Thank you. Any questions, board?
And President, asking members of the board, PED has already approved his plan to use that company, so there should not be
Okay.
any problems with this.
Any
Mark.
questions?
So this full amount will go to the contractor he's chosen, Mr. Hartwig has chosen?
President Haskell, member Belson, yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Wow. I guess I'm coming from a little different angle. If the premise of applying for this and getting it is based on attendance, how is professional development gonna address that?
President Haskell, members of the board, Ms. Stickney may be better equipped to answer
Okay.
that question. I'm not quite sure all the facets of what that professional development given by that company is going to entail.
You want to answer that?
Absolutely. Even when you're working with math or ELA, if you're learning additional strategies to make your classroom more engaging, hopefully that will bring in more students. And that's what they're hoping to be able to do.
So,
And along with that, raise the scores.
thank you. All right, any other questions? If there are none, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve bar 2526-007 for professional development support for Twin Buttes Cyber Academy.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
Second the motion.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Bawakati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Moving on. Item M, consideration approval of bar 2526-0008D, Fund 24118, Fresh Fruits.
President asking members of the board, Fund 24118 is a grant specific to Siritsana Elementary. All funds in this grant are expended for students there. As it is a fresh fruit and vegetable program, all money that we spend there goes for the purchase of produce. Some school districts pay some of their staff out of this fund, but we devote the entire amount to purchasing of produce for the students. The amount has decreased as the award to the state has decreased as well. Are there any questions on this bar?
Questions, board? If there are none, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve bar number 2625.
Thank you. Roll call vote. Nick, I'm sorry. Second on the motion, please.
Second the motion.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary Bawakati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item N, consideration approval of October check registers. Mr. Romine.
President Haskey, members of the board, you have in front of you check registers for operations, food services, athletics, federal programs, and teacherage for October. If you have any questions, would you tell me which bank account you have the question on, and then the check number?
Board, do you have any questions? I had asked Mr. Roman earlier my question with regard to Horizon, and Mrs. Stigney was able to inform me what it was. It's the high
Testing.
school testing.
Basically to prepare them for the SAT.
And then I had a second one with regard to ITES.
TES.
And what was that again, Mr. Romine?
Those are the
That was
sponsorship
International Teacher Exchange Services.
fees. Those are sponsorship fees.
Sponsorship of, for us, J1 visa holders from the Philippines.
And that is to pay for the sponsoring entity.
We pays the sponsoring agency for 2 employees.
Thank you. Any other questions? Any other questions on any check register? If there are none, I will ask for a motion to approve the check registers for October 2025.
Make the motion approved.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion to approve the October 25 check registers.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Haskell,
Yes.
Secretary Belakati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's nighttime now. Be careful going home.
Thank you.
Moving on, item 4, approval of minutes. Consideration approval of the October 14th regular finance meeting minutes. Take a couple of minutes to review and advise if there are corrections, edits, comments. If there are no questions or comments, I will ask for a motion to approve the October 14th meeting minutes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the October 14 meeting minutes.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Haskell,
Yes.
Secretary Belakati,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you all. Item 5, meeting closing. Announcements and reminders. Mrs. Stigney.
Yes, sir. Just a reminder to please get your continuing ed hours completed. We really, probably the best thing is to try to shoot for that December 15th date. Just going over again briefly what you received at the work session. I've highlighted your name, and then on the second page, I highlighted the areas that you need to complete and how many hours. If you have any problems getting logged in, please let me know. If you don't, you get your training as you get each module done, there's a little QR code to submit that information. Again, if you run into any problems, just give me a call, come by the office, and we'll just walk you through it step by step.
Thank you.
Just a reminder, the convention is, NMSBA convention is December 4th through 6th at the Embassy Suites. And I know the one that most of you like to attend is the Board Institute, February 5th through 7th in Santa Fe, because that's the opportunity to go over to the legislature. So that's it.
Thank you. Anything else, board? Any announcement?
If I could, Mr. President, and members of the board, as part of my work with Bears Partnership, the reason why I didn't make the meeting last month was we hosted different organizations hosted a LiDAR-based research assistant seminar. So what LiDAR is what we've been utilizing for is non-invasive research-assisted opportunities. So LiDAR is laser-assisted, basically taking contours of the Earth. So some of it's occurring already. Some of it's part of the national GIS database, NGIS. But there's also other opportunities for tribal GIS type of opportunities. So one of the people that we work with, his name is Garrett Couch, and he's the president of the National Tribal GIS Association. And they're hosting a conference April 27th to May 1st in SIPI in Albuquerque. And that's a great opportunity for not only introduction to LiDAR, possible careers, but over GIS in general. It's free to many Native students. And in talking with Garrett Couch, when they first started the program, it was initially intended as a partially, not only we're going to take some, and what I mean by LiDAR is it removes vegetation and other characteristics from the Earth. So even if you're like in a forest area, there's contours underneath it. And a lot of what we're researching is those signs that point to archaeological discoveries, including ancient roads, settlements in between, and what I mean by settlements is ancestral puebloan. And so a lot of the work that we're going to be attempting to do is supporting that work. We had over 7 tribal nations represented. We had Hopi, Dene, Acoma, Powaki, Southern San Juan Paiute, Menominee, and Shawnee tribe all participate in this 4-day event. There's a lot of good discussion, but a lot of it was also inclusive of how do we utilize this technology to give our youth an opportunity to either careers or allowing us to be able to utilize this information to make sure that we're protecting our cultural sites, our cultural resources, and also prepare for those eventualities when we actually work on the landscape, and we can use this to make sure that we're not doing inadvertent discoveries or harming our ways of life, if you will. So there's a lot of great overlap. I'm willing to share more, but a lot of my work will continue to be supporting tribal knowledge holders and youth on the landscapes, whether it's here or somewhere in the Southwest. But there's great opportunities, and I'm really excited about the possibilities of having our youth be engaged in this and finding a career using this technology. So.
Sounds exciting to hear that there are those type of opportunities coming up.
Oh, definitely. And so I'll keep on it. Our goal is to support the tribal nations that supported or that attended, and have a separate breakout session. But we're working with the National Tribal GIS conference organizers for that event. But
perhaps you might want the Cyber Academy to kind of check into that, or
I'll share more as we come along. But this is a great opportunity for definitely VOTEC or other opportunities for that kind of development.
Right.
And even if folks from JAG were interested and able to attend, I'll share more information as it comes available.
Thank you. All right, if nothing else, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
Make the motion to adjourn.
Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion to adjourn.
Thank you. We're done. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you,